All right, we are back. Video 2, baby. This is also take 2. I just want to finally make a second video, hopefully to help somebody else. Should probably definitely go see a therapist for this, but the topic of the video will probably discuss why that has not been done, and you can maybe use your context clues to understand that. The main point of this video is you need to love yourself. You need to love yourself, and this video is an attempt to do that. That's why I'm kind of making it. This is an attempt for me to try to do that. I've been wanting to make videos and talk about things, and I think I'm using this also as my own fucking therapy, so for all you to also enjoy. Jesus. I was reading a book called The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. I'll show you it right here. The light, there we go. I had 5 reasons in the middle of reading it that explained why you need to. You know, if you've heard some of these before, it might be a nice refresher to hear them again, because it doesn't mean you'll practice them. Just a nice reminder for you and me. One of the reasons why you need to love yourself is because nobody else will or has to. It's no one's responsibility, really, to love yourself except for you. And that's that's definitely hard, especially if you got other things going on. Number 2, why you should also love yourself is you can't love anyone else if you don't love yourself. It's that whole thing about if your cup's not full, you can't fill anyone else's up, which I definitely think is not necessarily fully true, but has some merit for sure. I guess you can't love anybody correctly, you know, because it comes, I think, from a place of wanting validation and maybe disregarding yourself so you don't have to worry about doing something harder. You know, you're doing something easier because you're not with that person all the time. You might find it easier to love that individual rather than you. Number 3, which I think this is a key one, is you won't accept anyone else's love for you if you don't love yourself. You cannot see, and you'll probably deflect and reject anyone who tries to, because you don't see how that's a possible thing. You basically are seeing someone do something that you think is not able to be done or doesn't exist. Number 4, you will continue to do things to prove you don't love yourself if your core belief is that you don't. It's kind of that self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, you'll start tolerating acting in ways to prove that you don't love yourself, because if you think that you don't, why the fuck would you do anything to help yourself at all, to show that you love yourself? I think I did this one. Number 5, the greatest part in knowing that you have to love yourself, and hopefully give you some glimmer of hope to when you're trying to, is you already know how to do it. You don't even have to think that hard about it. The hardest part is actually doing it, because if you sit there and you think, what can I do? I could be not eating this, brush your teeth, or like wear your retainer tonight, maybe get that assignment done, wash your clothes, go to bed at a reasonable time so you don't screw yourself up the next day. Working out, you know, giving yourself some physical movement to show that you're giving attention to yourself. I think what kind of made me want to make this video is I think I've just noticed from everyone recently, and just been reminded that the world is a lonely place. It can be a lonely place. So in those moments of where it is, you're gonna have to be the one to love yourself. Again, that is very hard to do, because I don't know you, but you know all the reasons you just used to justify why you can't love yourself. And you know, maybe you did some of those things because you didn't love yourself. So I think it's a win-win when you start doing things to love yourself, because then it can prevent all those bad things that you think justify not having any love for yourself. You can limit those and decrease those. Clearly, making a video about loving yourself, I have some issues. I think I'm doing it for whoever's watching this and myself, to just maybe remind everyone that you're not alone in feeling that way. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope this was a good reminder. Short video, second video. Working on it. If whoever's seen the first one, you make progress through doing, so that's what we're doing. So I'm also trying to love myself, so I guess don't anyone who's seeing this, don't give yourself too much of a hard time for trying to. Maybe applaud yourself for trying to, because that shows that you do love yourself a little bit. Glad we got this out of the way. Happy New Year's to whoever's seeing this, and stay blessed, regardless if you're religious or not. Thank you for watching. Peace.